We are a big Steven Universe family, and if you're a fan of the show too, you're going to be so excited about what I just got. If somehow you haven't heard of it, Steven Universe centers around Steven, a half-alien, half-human child being raised in a beach town on Earth. His dad is an aging rock musician who lives in his van, and Steven lives with three aliens who are friends of his mother. His mom, Rose Quartz, bequeathed her gem onto him when she gave up her physical form to bring him into the world. Steven has all of her powers and some of his own, but none of her memories. He is not her. So the aliens he lives with, who are all called gems, are trying to help him learn how to handle these powers and figure out what it means to be a gem. But they also don't know really what it means to be a gem. One, because they're traitors to their own homeworld for protecting Earth. And two, because Steven is half human. He's never going to be quite like them. But that's also kind of what makes them love him. And Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, his guardians in the show, he never calls them mom or auntie or anything, but that's the role they fill in his life. Arguably, he has 4 to 6 parents at least, depending on how you count. And we love Steven Universe because I've never seen a show that represents multi-parent families. There are some shows that show separated families, divorced families, step parents, single parents, and that stuff is great. But specifically, the idea that you could have more than 2 parents living at home, loving you, raising you in this like broader found family network. I don't know. I didn't expect to find that anywhere. So to see that represented as it is in Steven Universe is huge for us, and especially for our 3-year-old, who is a huge fan of the show. Their favorite character is Peridot, who is this like nerdy kind of villain at first, but then gets a redemption arc and joins the goodies. I won't go too far into all those details because I don't want to spoil it if you really haven't seen it. But just know Peridot is a great choice as a favorite. In addition to our Peridot here, Lion. This is Steven's animal companion, and this is one that I got actually at Pride from an arts vendor. This is a chonky version of Lion. We love them very much. It's actually kind of hard to find Steven Universe merch. The show's been off the air for a little while, and even when it was on air, I don't think it got the merch opportunities that it could have. But I'm always looking for stuff online, especially resale. And recently, I found something very exciting. Now, before I show you what's in here, you got a little sneak peek. But first, I want to say that none of this would be possible without you. A while ago, we shared our registry for Baby 2. And on there was a line item to get a gift for our first and to have it be from Baby. You all showed up so much and donated cash, which was so appreciated. We managed to raise $150, which was a great budget. And I did a little online shopping, and I might have gone a little over, but I think it'll be worth it. So we have my finds from eBay. First of all, Steven. I'm going to do a little unboxing moment. There we go. Fantastic. And yeah, we've got the gem. Absolutely love it. Nice. Looking good, Steven. My kid is going to adore this. It looks like it's got the official tag, Cartoon Network. Yeah, it's legit. Even got his little sandals on. And I appreciate that there's like even a little texture to the clothes. Like these are actually cuffed. And yeah, you can kind of get up under a shirt. Guarantee my kid's going to pull that up. It's kind of tricky to find well-made Steven stuff. I feel like sometimes they come out feeling like the kind of thing you would win at a carnival or whatever. But this is actually kind of nicely made. I'm going to put you next to Peridot, little buddy. Now, before you ask, I couldn't find a Greg. But I did find Amethyst. Let's do another unboxing. Whoop. So this one, the sender included some free stuff, which I appreciate. We got a sticker, Roar Some Work. Let's see if I can get that in focus at all. Your feelings are valid. These are very Steven Universe fandom stickers to send. And a little note that says, thanks for your purchase. You are welcome. And here is Amethyst. Now, I don't know what is happening with her hair here. Why could they not just do regular hair? This is a sock. And it's not even full of anything, which I guess is probably for the best. But look, and you know what? These Steven Universe stuffies, their necks are so small. Peridot is like that too. one of these days the head's going to just pop right off. But for now, it's holding together, and she does have the gem. Her shirt is not just completely like drawn on, it is like fabric. There's some definition here. Overall, not the worst amethyst. Not my favorite take on her outfit. I like her end of series look better, but this is pretty good. This is like midway through the series when she kind of realizes like she has value and self-worth or whatever. Okay, boop. Next we have Pearl. This is not a canonical size. This Pearl, she's a long one. I don't know what is going on here. And again, the neck, what is happening? There is like no stuffing in there. This is a recipe for disaster. And her head is so heavy because they've stuffed her hair. Again, why not just do regular hair? But at least her gem is up there and looks not terrible. She came with a little damage on her nose. My husband sewed it up. You can't even really tell, but you can see very, very closely. She had a rip right there. She does have her original Cartoon Network tag, which is kind of cool. That'll be ripped off immediately by our 3-year-old though. And just like the other ones, her outfit is not completely drawn on. We have some actual fabric here, which I appreciate. So Pearl, go ahead and join the party. Whoa, stay on there, Noodle. All right, and lastly, I kind of got doubles of garnet. I got big garnet and little garnet. This one was an accident. I did not read the description of how small she would be. And given the fact that we've got a ginormous Pearl here, I thought this would be a little bit silly. So this one I think I'll keep for myself as like a little collector's item. It does still have the original tag, which is actually unbent, unlike the Pearl one. And the original tag there. She's got her gems, although these gems are not accurate to the show. They're both red. One should be blue. But all right, there's little garnet and big garnet. Okay, actually still quite smaller than Pearl, which is not canonical. She should be the biggest in the group. But this is as big as I could find her in a realistic price range. And for real, like this is what I'm saying. It looks like something that you won at a carnival for like ring toss or something. Did I go to Funland and get these? Maybe. At least her neck is slightly more stable. No original tag, but that's fine because they get ripped off. They do have the like this one here, so you know it's legit. Why did Cartoon Network make the gems the wrong color? Probably laziness. But all that is to say, little garnet, you can sit next to me all together now. They're a little bit funky, but they're ours. And hey, if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. Thanks to your generous donations and a little bit of my own overspending, we will have a whole family of gems to gift our child. I'm not going to give them all at once. They already have Peridot and Lion. These are already like go-to playthings. And I just put them over there. But these ones, I was thinking maybe we give out over the course of like the next year. Like maybe one can be a solstice gift, a birthday gift, whatever. But maybe you can help me pick which one should be the gift from baby. Thank you so much for your generous donations. Thank you for your time and all your support as we get ready to welcome baby 2. I sure hope they're a Steven Universe fan. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you when I see you.